Seeing how long this takes. We're set up. It looks like it is as easy as that. If I am connected. Wow, I've got some cards here. Do some reading. And see what we come up with for this new moon. I've been doing lots of readings recently for my Fortune Fridays, and yeah, people wanting personal readings as well as cards for myself. So yeah, let's see what cards want to pop out for anyone watching this pre-eclipse. Going to pull a few and then we'll read into them. Ooh, there we go. There's a few. Put them in the order that they came out in. Yeah, these are very different cards to anything that I have had so far. So different people are watching this one then, which is great. Fantastic. So the energies that we've got coming up, Six of Chalices, really feeling the innocence of connecting with our inner child. Really feeling that this is a time to go inwards and reflect for ourself and within ourself. So the energy present in here is really about embracing the inner child and pouring that love and that nourishment into that connection that we have with our inner child, really nurturing that so we can feel that we are more present in the present moment when we can really nurture any of those aspects from our past layers of self, then if we don't have a loop pulling us out of the present moment, then we can be in the present. And I just listened to something, it was Alan Watts, and he was saying that when we are living in the present moment, it's as though life is being curated for us, or it's almost as that life is a production and that we are the center of it because things always really work out for us. So feeling that sovereignty of self coming through in the next card there, the Queen of Crystals. These beautiful artwork in these cards from a New Zealand artist and a friend who I did just go to an exhibition and purchase a piece. And in some of my other videos, you can see some of her other pieces behind me when I'm in my other room. So feeling the Queen of Chalices coming through, so when we can really embrace those aspects of our inner child and embrace them and nourish them, that we can then sit in our sovereignty in this beautiful green energy of this card, our heart space, the crystal energy, the pentagram at our feet, or the pentacle, they're just like connecting us into all of the elements and the nourishing growth, the staff with the caduceus, and feeling that mastery of layers of self really coming through there. And then feeling that that wand is then mirrored there in the next card, which was the Ace of Wands. So that we're really wanting to like really step into our own power and really take hold of that and grasp that and take ownership of our creation. Yeah, the beautiful falcon energy. on the handle of this wand there, that rising energy, the wings here as well. So those wings, it's almost just like that this is really being amplified, this part of the card. And the sovereignty is really being amplified with this next card showing that. It's a feeling that that is all really about, yeah, being in that personal power where we can weld our own energy for our own beautiful good. And feeling that this energy next coming in the Two of Blades. So really feeling into what is crossing over and crossing our paths in that crossroad energy. So really feeling that this is the energy that we want to get ourselves in before the eclipse energy comes forward and through. So feeling that we're holding that power, and as the eclipse comes, then we are, what are we wanting to eclipse out of our life, and that power that we're putting in that, and the moth there, the moon, the aspect of the nighttime butterfly, as my niece would call it, and just this beautiful cube, the Merkaba behind there as well, that sacred geometry of that Merkaba energy, and feeling that the chakra just above us is quite often felt into as the that Merkaba energy. It's a feeling that expansion that wants to come in through that energy. And then there is really that crossing of those blades. So what are we crossing out? What are we cutting out of our lives? The eclipse, what are we eclipsing out? So that cutting, that removing, that eclipsing. And the next card is the Five of Chalices. Is sadness, is sorrow, mm, that release and that letting go. And surrendering, really surrendering. And then feeling the Two of Chalices birthing out of that surrendering, that beautiful connective energy really being birthed out of that surrender. So feeling that eclipsing energy. Yeah, the eclipsing energy. What are we crossing? Yes. And feeling that beautiful energy coming through. So we've got the full spectrum of elements present as well. We've got the earth, fire, and air, and the water with the chalices. And so we're feeling that we're really embodying all of these layers. Hi. Oh, it's not here. No, it must be down somewhere else. Yeah. Worry. I'm worried. We didn't know. This is 30, 30. 30. Yeah. I'm not sure, sorry. Yeah. Maybe up the path further, up the track further. Yeah. Okay. Got to see my bum. Um, delivering a cake. I could receive a cake. That would be nice. So the worry came in there. I was very worried. I was like, that does not look like any of my family members' faces in there. And I was like, am I seeing spirit guide? I feel like that was the worry. So we were not going to worry about that card. It was definitely the worry energy. So what other energy, what other message are we just receiving just to finish off this quick reading? Yeah, let's see. Huh. Wondering what cake is in that bag now. See the Hierophant. So really connecting into that knowledge and wisdom that we want to create for ourselves and anchor in for ourselves, as well as looking at all of the texts and interesting information that we like to dive into, but feeling that sacred feminine bursting forth there from this connection as well. Um, so yeah, feeling that innocence and that opening, that key. We just journeyed with Hecate and deep dive of the Dark Goddess. And yeah, that key, that crossroads, that unlocking, that beautiful feminine energy coming through there. Almost looks like Hathor. So yes, so please utilize this energy to go deep within and feeling into what no longer serving you that you want to release. And yeah, the energies going forward beyond this is really about that collective, what wants to shift from the collective after this. And we're always working on our own internal, but really it's like that collective shift is what we're really moving towards. And if we are feeding into that collective energy from a beautiful, centered, grounded, aligned place where our nervous system is regulated and we feel that we are working within the energies of what we're wanting to create rather than fighting against, then yeah, things will just unfold beautifully for us. So yeah, anchoring that ownership of our creative power. Right, signing off here for now. And yeah, my next event will be the Earth Consciousness Grid activation. And so, yeah, if you're interested in that, follow my link tree for details. All right, sending you all lots of love.